Yo guys, what is going on? It is Invin here, and today what I am bringing to you guys is an update on the Lost Ark servers and what has been happening with the latest news and updates from Amazon and Smilegate. A lot of you will know the popularity of this launch has absolutely soared. We've seen upwards of peaks of 1.3, 1.4 million players and over a million active current players concurrents on Steam, which is ridiculous and is expected with a free-to-play MMO launch, especially one that has been anticipated by many people for a number of years now. But this has led to things such as a post in the background regarding Central Europe server queues, and I'm sure this is the same across other regions. But what I'm going to touch on today is kind of the update that they've put officially out and things that we've seen on the forums. Now, before we fully jump into it, if you haven't already done so, please do go down below and drop a subscribe to the channel. I will be covering all sorts of Lost Ark news, updates, guides, tips and tricks, and all that good stuff, alongside the New World stuff as well. So if you are interested in MMOs and Lost Ark specifically, make sure you drop in a subscribe. Without further ado, let's jump into this one. So firstly, as you can see, there is a post here, and this is on the official news section of the Lost Ark website. You can see it's regarding Central Europe server queues, and this is basically posted last night on here on Twitter, and they're addressing basically the extensive queue times. When I logged on this morning, or at least tried to log on this morning, there was a 19,000 player queue for my server, so they're pretty extensive. Now, it says, with the massive number of heroes that have joined us since Friday's launch, we are aware that the current queue times for servers across the Central Europe region can be extensive. Yesterday, I was in a 13,000 player queue. It took me about 9 hours to get in. So yeah, it's pretty extensive, and if you haven't got the capacity to put that on before you go off and do something else, you know, you go out to work and you don't do it, or, you know, you get up and you don't do it straight away, you're going to be a while before you get in. So what they're doing is actively working alongside Smilegate RPG team, which is the team obviously that created Lost Ark, in order to explore multiple options to help decrease queue times and get more players into the game. We will provide more detailed plans on this as soon as we are able. All servers in the Central Europe region will be brought down for maintenance at 11 PT on February 12th or 8 AM CET February 13th, which was this morning for myself. Downtime is expected to last approximately 3 hours, and that did go ahead and worked fine. We are actively working on ways to add additional capacity to the servers in the Central Europe region in order to help shorten the queue times and get more players in-game, and this maintenance is an important step in helping lay the groundwork for us to do so. Now, that's important for a number of reasons. We're going to touch on some stuff from Twitter and some stuff from the forums after this to kind of back up what I'm saying here, but essentially the groundwork is extending, you know, the server capacities, which is amazing because it means a lot of us should be able to get on the same server as our communities as well, which is really important. It should mean less queue times, and it should mean that they have then the option to make all of these servers, seen as though they seem to all be popular, with an extended capacity and basically reach to be able to get more players in there, which is always a good thing. Obviously, they've opened up a few more servers, like additionally to the ones that we had, which is great, but obviously a lot of players want to play alongside their favourite content creators, alongside their guild mates, alongside their friends, whatever, and generally those are in the early access or, you know, head start servers, so that is where people are fluctuating to. Now, as you will see on the forums here, I'll just quickly show you guys, there is a long list of things that have happened within the last few hours to the last day, and these are all to do with downtimes, hot fixes, server spaces. The last one, the most recent one we had, which was, put up 14 hours ago, same time as that post, and then completed 8 hours ago this morning, was obviously that we had the European downtime for the EU servers. That was all done. Actively working on ways to add additional capacity to the servers in the Central Europe region. So those of us that are playing on EU, hopefully very shortly, we should get a big increase to the player capacity on these servers, so even if there is queues, it should be for a much shorter amount of time. Like I said yesterday, 9 hours was pretty extensive, so hopefully we can just see a reduction there. Those of you that are in the US, there has been some updates for you guys as well on the forum, such as there was downtime for Valton last night, and also some serviceabilities in South America as well. And basically they've been looking into any issues that you guys have had there as well. Similar sort of story, and you'll see that update, they've restarted the South American region to address some issues, again investigating issues that are logging in, and there was some issues with server queues as well, but they don't seem to be as extensive as the EU ones just yet. Whether that will change in the coming days, we don't know, but at least if they are laying the groundwork for these updates and these server increase of capacity, that is going to be really positive, as it does mean going forward we should see much more availability for players to jump into the game as and when they want to. Now, the last bit of quick news slash update that I wanted to bring to you guys today is from Twitter, like I mentioned there, and it actually says that, of course, the EU team has taken the lead and unlocked the tier 3 drops. A new pet is available for all involved. Keep track of the face competition, there's a link there, but essentially it means you can now get your Hellgear pet chest, which gives you the option of this gold one right here, the black and blue, the black and purple, or the kind of red and orange. All of these guys look super, super cool. And again, this is through watching Twitch and getting the Twitch drops. So if you are interested in those as well, make sure you drop into that because they do look very awesome. I'm certainly going to be getting my hands on those. And of course, that means that if you haven't already got the tier 2 drops, then you are able to get those now as well. So make sure you get involved with that on Twitch. And hopefully, we'll start to see the rest of these drops come out shortly. EU taking a lead, which is always what I like to see, of course. But yeah, looking good stuff there. And other than that, just going back to the original post, it is just going to be a case of keeping our eye on further future announcements, which I will keep you all updated with here on the channel. So that is going to be it for just a quick update on the news and the latest from Lost Ark, what's happening with server queues, and of course the brand new drops. If you guys have enjoyed this video, just keep you guys in the loop with everything that's currently happening. Please do drop me a like down below, as it really does help to support me and my content here on the channel. If you are new to the channel and you're interested in keeping up to date with Lost Ark and tips, tricks, guides, all things of that nature and ilk, then please do drop a subscribe down below as well, as it really does help to support me as well. Other than that, guys, that is going to be it for today, so thank you very much for watching, thank you for your time, and I will catch you again very shortly with a brand new upload. Take care, guys, and peace.